Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Combine. So exciting. Got 3 great segments for you, bringing back an old favorite that we've missed so much. And we're going to be mocking some trades, and then we're going to finally be redrafting the entire first round of the 2025 NFL Draft. So don't go anywhere because this episode starts right now. And we're back. I'm your host, Kathleen Moore, ready to get y'all through another great episode of The Combine. Now, everyone, I'm very excited about this first segment because we're bringing back the one, the only Ashley Rowe.
Hello!
For her Combine return. Oh, my goodness. Yes. How are you doing, Ashley? If you don't know, me and Ashley are roommates.
Yeah.
So we see each other all the time, but she hasn't been back here.
Yes, I'm doing splendid. I have missed HTF so much, and I feel like, I have really good takes that have been missing from this program, and I'm really happy to be back.
Yeah, the founder of the Great McNeese Funny.
Among others.
Among other things.
Among being a Ball State
when you
advocate.
picked your entire March Madness bracket on nighttime just because of which mascot you thought was better.
The names were funny.
Yeah.
McNeese,
that's a great name,
Hello.
Ashley.
Aura before skill. That's what I say.
I love it. Well, so we've brought Ashley on for a very special segment today. Something that Mr. Joe Geiger thought of. Shout out Mr. Joe Geiger. This is called Joe or Schmo. Basically, we're going to be putting up football players on the screen. Some of them will be real. Some of them will be fake. You have to determine which is which.
I shall. A Joe or Schmo. All the Joes I will pick, and all the Schmos I'll be like, no.
You'll be able to identify them?
I don't know. Is it going to be like pictures of people or like stats?
We'll get pictures.
Okay.
Well, you have a name.
And
I have a name. If I can't, then I'm scared because I'm going into this media business and I can't tell AI. That's going to be really scary.
No, they're not AI.
Oh, they're not. Oh.
They're not AI, I have to say. All right, Ashley, how do you think you're going to do on Joe or Schmo?
I don't know what to expect, but I feel like because I'm just an expert ball knower and I'm with the greats, that it'll just be in my blood and I'll just be like, oh, Schmo. Schmo.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
Well, are you ready to begin?
Let's do it.
All right. So starting up first, we have, cue the graphic, Dick Buttkiss. Joe or Schmo?
Okay, it's not his first name that makes me like red flags. It's Buttkiss. There's no way that is a real name. Also, who would draft? But I'm really more shocked at the hairline going on there. I'm looking at the silhouette. That's like an almost artistic, like comic, like part.
Right.
In your
He kind
hair.
of looks like a Roblox character from this
Blonde.
outline.
It's kind of like that one. Was it Kanye who had that one music video? They're really blocky.
Yeah, with Lil Pump.
Yes. You ripped that from this. Dick Buttkiss? Drafted at the number 1 spot. Can we have Dick Buttkiss? Fake. Schmo.
Schmo.
Don't tell me it's real.
Incorrect. He is real.
Oh, it's like all time. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yes.
Really
yeah, no,
hard.
he is real. He is real. So reaction to that hairline?
Wow. His head looks way bigger now that it's like less silhouette-y. Interesting.
Interesting.
Hey, the name fits the face. And
He's also like an NFL Hall of Famer.
And I don't doubt it. And I don't
he
doubt
was
it.
a fantastic linebacker.
Yeah, very good.
With that name, yes.
Yeah. Are you ready to move on?
Yes, please.
Okay, shall we? Nyquilus Dilwan. Joe or Schmo?
I need to think if you guys have to come up with this too. Nyquilus. Here's what's going to get me. NyQuil. Keyword. Point out the keyword. Kathleen, did you make this?
No, I did not.
Miss NyQuil. Dilwad.
Francisco, I told you she would mention this.
The image is probably real, but that is not Nyquilus, Mr. Dilwad. I'm going to say Schmo for all of them. Schmo.
Okay, we have 2 Schmos. He is fake.
Oh,
he is fake.
Ew.
Nyquilus Dilwan is not real. Good job, Ashley.
Who came up with those?
I think some of these
No, don't reveal.
yeah, yeah.
Don't
Okay,
reveal the
okay.
story.
That'll be a hint.
We'll reveal it at the end.
At the end.
Okay. Oh, I'm nervous.
Okay, are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, next. Kool-Aid McKinstry.
No.
Is that schmo? Are you saying schmo?
Kool-Aid is unless Kool-Aid itself was like
This is the name, like the real name.
Kool-Aid. Unless this dude is Mr. Kool-Aid CEO himself.
Does he look like it?
No. This guy's not going into the field and going, oh yeah. I do not.
Oh,
think
yeah.
so. Oh yeah. McKinstry is really disarming. You know, it makes me think it could be real. I can't say schmo for all of them. You know what, Joe? Someone's
Joe?
got to have named their kid Kool-Aid.
Boom.
Yeah, there you go.
It really
Boom.
was real? You're
It was
joking.
real.
Really? Oh my gosh.
He plays for what? The Detroit Lions, right?
I'm the Saints.
I
Oh,
need to
He
meet
was a lion,
their
but
parents.
he
was a
was
lion, but now he's
saying
a
yes.
Kool-Aid. Okay, so now my future kids are in danger. Now that I know that this might be acceptable. Kool-Aid.
Of being named Kool-Aid? Ashley, you can't do this to a child.
But it'd be like, hey, short for cool. Hey, that's a cool guy. Next.
Okay, moving on. Storm Duck.
First of all, very small stature. You're so giggly. Storm Duck. That is an awesome name. Oh my gosh. Storm Duck played for the. Oh, here I go trying to list the team that I don't know. They're green and they're yellow.
So that is a college team.
That is it.
The Oregon Ducks.
Yes, I bet that this guy was from there, maybe.
But we're going NFL here.
I know, but then drafted to a different team.
Okay.
For sure. Real.
You're gonna say
it's
Joe?
Short and curt. Joe.
He is real. He is real.
And he plays for the Dolphins?
Yes. Hey, look at that. You knew who
And
it
he
was
did-
by
and
the
he-
jersey.
You
All
weren't
right.
right, but you still got it.
Thank
Ready
you,
to move
Mr.
on?
Joe. Yeah.
Jarvis
No,
Jamar
no.
Jamarson Lamar.
This is like that Key and Peele skit.
Well, he goes by a nickname, but yeah.
Is it
He does have a nickname.
Triple J Lamar? Jarvis Jamar Jamarson Lamar.
Nah, he just goes by JJ.
Not JJJ.
No, just two
Nah,
J's.
Just two J's.
Okay, then if you're giving me the backstory, I'm gonna think that it's real. Okay, Joe. Okay, Joe. And if you came up with this backstory and it's schmo, I'm gonna be very upset.
Schmo.
Oh my god.
He is fake.
What did you guys plan before this?
Nothing. I just said it right then and there.
Wow, you're improv specialist, Jarvis Jamar Jamarson. Okay, okay, I feel silly. Go to the next one.
Ready to move on?
Yes, this is good.
Isaiah T. Billings Clyde.
I mean, shoot. If they announced it, I feel like I wouldn't be turning any heads. I feel like this could be a name. I'm gonna say Joe.
You're gonna
How
say
quick
Joe?
am I going through these? I'm gonna say Joe.
He
Joe.
is a schmo.
What are these pictures?
Stock image.
Stock images. Oh, they're just actors. Isaiah team. I'm gonna have to like go through and be like, which of you came up with this one? Oh my gosh. I wonder if I could come up with good football names.
Can you think of one right now?
Bill. No.
Bill what? Oh, hey.
Hey, Bill. Ingball. Billing ball.
Billing ball.
Billing ball, kind of like bowling ball. Billing. Let's move on.
Is he a
I'm really.
fullback, actually?
I'm feeling really like on the spot here. Can we please move on?
Okay, so we have Haha Clinton Dix.
I can't stand you guys. Hey, you're saying his name. Clinton. Please be schmo.
Are you
Please.
saying schmo?
This is all I have. Schmo. I can like the fabrics of reality are like tearing at this podcast. Haha, Clinton. No. Wait. The silhouette doesn't look stock imagey enough. You know what, Joe? Switch up, Joe. Give it to me. Let me see.
He's a Joe.
He's a Joe.
He's
This
real.
is like the third time that HaHa Clinton Dix has been mentioned this season.
Yeah.
Of the
What? Is
combine.
it a current player? Or is
No.
he-
No, not
He was
anymore.
a recent player, but
Interesting.
not current.
Funny, right?
Wow. Well, I suppose you don't ever really go by your first name. It's always.
I guess, yeah. Haha. Well, okay, no, it is always the last name
Oh.
on the jerseys.
They go, ha
Yes.
Clinton Dix. Blah 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 blah. Sport term. Sport position name. Next. Ooh.
Ladenifer Jadaniston.
Ladenifer. I've never heard of that name before. I feel like some of
You haven't heard of half of these names.
No, I'm saying in like general, like you're naming your kids type beat. Like I went to school with these people with Jarvis to Jarvis. Like,
What about Dick?
yeah.
I know people named Richard.
But I don't know anyone named Ladenifer. Schmo.
There's a guy from my hometown
Schmo,
who's
because
named
this is
Ladenifer.
also you're.
I'm
This
not
guy
kidding.
lies. I've heard this guy
I'm not
lie
kidding.
earlier.
I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Yikes.
Well, friend of Ladenifer, I don't believe that Ladenifer plays football.
So, Schmo?
Schmo. Oh, thank goodness. Has this guy been on more than one picture? I feel like I can just recognize the build now.
I don't know.
Interesting.
All right, are
This
you,
is a
you
really
ready?
good name.
DeBrickshaw Ferguson.
Yes. I feel okay. This might be the craziest thing ever. I feel like I've heard you guys say something. At least I'm a brick shot. And the way you're looking at me is making me think I'm crazy. I feel like I've heard this name. The brick shot. Yes, Joe.
Joe?
Do you want to fight me on it, Joe?
Why would I fight you?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm freaking out. It's a Joe.
You sure?
Are you locking it in?
Yes, Joe.
He is real.
Let's
He
go.
is a Joe.
Another guy who's been mentioned on here about 3 times. this
Yes.
season.
I was gonna say, I swear I heard the name, but when I was saying that, I was like, this is gonna be
A
age
very,
really
very good
badly.
offensive lineman for a long time.
Yes.
I'm gonna look like I don't watch anything.
Do you?
Next question.
Okay. So moving on to Hingle McClingleberry.
Yeah, all giggle gaps over there, bro. Okay. Hingle McCringleberry. This guy
McCringleberry.
sounds like he'd be like a side character in Santa's story or something. Like, I feel like he's a holiday figure.
A holiday.
Yes, and like Santa, he's not real.
You sure?
Wow.
Yeah.
What a bar. You confirmed not real.
Oh, well, why don't we use the actual picture of Hingle McCringleberry?
That would give it away.
She doesn't know who he is.
Is it a Joe? Is it real? Are they real?
No, he is fake.
He's fake.
He is fake.
Oh. Why did you say the actual?
Well, you'll
Augie.
Very end.
No.
Yeah, we're
we're done.
Oh, that's
so
it.
the reason why we're doing, I said use a real picture. It's a Key and Peele sketch.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
These names are from Key and Peele.
They were. Oh, I should have known more of these because I watched the skits.
all of them.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So what did you think of the silly names?
I thought they were very creative, and well, I suppose if you guys didn't write them, how creative. Thank you, Key and Peele.
I knew that with the Nyquilius pick that you were gonna think I made it.
Yes, I did. Was that guy really good or no?
What?
Was that a Joe? Nyquilius?
He was fake.
He was fake.
He
Yeah.
was
okay.
fake.
Well, at the same, in that way, it led me to the right place. This was really good. You got a good thing going here. Wow. Are you impressed? Did we have score count? Like, do I know how?
I think you got most of them.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
did
know
get
if you
most
scored-
of
you got-
them.
You probably scored like a 80%.
I know. I was gonna say. I feel like I got like 2 wrong.
I think
I
you.
think you got Dick Buckus wrong.
Yes, I
You had,
definitely
the, you
did.
had the
Beginning.
most errors in the beginning because you weren't quite sure the scale
got-
of the
Uh-huh.
real
You got
and
him
fake
wrong.
names.
You got him correct.
Yes.
I think you got
Him right.
right.
Mhm.
Right.
Wrong. No, I.
Oh no, because the JJ, yeah.
'Cause- Because Augie threw you off.
You got this right,
Uh-huh.
this right, this right, this right. Yeah, you got everything right
Yeah.
besides the 2.
Oh my
Good
gosh.
job.
Just like that.
You did score, Ashley.
Easy
Good
money.
job.
Man,
I'm impressed.
I'm impressed with myself too. I was really nervous. But hey, what can I say? I know ball and I always will know ball.
It's true. Miraculously, Ashley knows a lot more ball than anyone will give her credit for.
Thank you.
But it's time for us to move on to our next segment. Ashley, thank you so much for coming on. We'll have to have you on
Thank you.
again. This was very enjoyable. We'll have
I'm
more
glad.
silly segments for you. But everyone else, don't go anywhere because we've got 2 real football segments next. So, goodbye. And welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. We have got another great segment with two folks, one that you have seen many times and the other that you have seen many times, but in a new location now. Crazy stuff. But first, we have Noah Green. How are you, Noah?
Great again. Excited to get into more draft talk.
Always. And then our producer, Augie Aronson. He's sitting at the table with us. This is crazy.
That was really
unprecedented. How are you?
Doing great. I'm usually get a little bit of myself some screen time behind the camera.
Of course.
Where you hear my voice a little bit. I'm really excited to be on the camera.
Look at you sitting here with us.
I know.
And
I'm excited.
for what it's worth, the Steelers are my second team.
Wow.
So.
Wow, what a duo.
You know, I rooted for the Carolina Panthers in that Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
I did.
Right?
Last time I went to Carolina, I even bought a Carolina Panthers hat.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's an enjoyable team to watch at times.
Yeah.
Sometimes. At times.
Very, very, very rare.
And
besides last year.
We're going to take great care of Rico Dowdle for you. Don't worry.
I mean, you got him for like $6.25 million. So, I mean, if we could have gotten him for that, I would have liked him back.
I'm just saying, we're going to take great care of him. Don't worry. He's gonna be
and then he's going to run into his own offensive lineman and get you like a yard. But
there you go.
He's our number 2 back. I'm just saying, we'll take great care of him. That's all. Don't worry. He's in good hands, Noah. He's in good hands.
This is camaraderie. This is beautiful.
But I'm fine letting go, Rico Dowdle.
But I love to talk to you all about what we're doing today. We are going to be mocking trades for the first round of this year's NFL draft. Now, Noah, you have been making many a mock draft over the last few weeks. It's okay to have things that you enjoy.
Our HTF group chat blowing up over not just from people, from everybody else.
Yeah. But so why don't we go ahead and get started here. Noah, what is the very first trade?
So I think the most obvious trade, in my opinion, is the Washington Commanders jumping up to number 3 and selecting running back Jeremiah Love. I have the Washington Commanders trading $771 in a third next year for Arizona's third overall pick. And if Washington wants Jeremiah Love, they're going to have to jump the Titans, going to have to jump the Giants. I don't think the Titans should select Jeremiah Love personally, but he's been mocked to the Titans in a lot. The Giants have had him, and so I don't think that Bill Krosky, Merritt, and Rashad White are
not enough.
That's not enough for that Washington Commanders team, and I don't think he falls. I don't know if he's going to fall to 7. So to guarantee another weapon for Jane Daniels, they could stick at 7 and take a receiver because Jane Daniels, he needs more talent around him. But I think Jeremiah Love to Washington at 3 would be really good, and then Arizona. They could probably take Maliga or Fano. If they're going to go offensive line, they'll probably be there at 7. Cleveland might take one of them, but I like Fano and Maligoa just as much.
I like this trade a lot, and obviously it's one that's been mocked up a lot of times in the last few weeks. But I'm wondering, is it really that? Do you really think the Titans are going to go for Jeremiah Love? Do you really think that's who they're counting on?
I think they should.
What do you mean you think they should?
Tony Pollard is not he's not Jeremiah Love. He's not Jeremiah Love. But the Tennessee Titans need more help. I think they should personally go Reuben Bain. I love Reuben Bain. Either that or David Bailey.
I like the David Bailey pick, as you can see by the mock draft from last week that I have for reference.
It makes sense. A defensive-minded new head coach. But I do really agree, though, with the Cardinals trade back. They're in a point now where they need so much. They need to get assets.
Right.
They need to get more picks, but I do think, I don't know, I see Jeremiah Love being hard to pass up at number 4.
Mm-hmm. So what does this trade look like, do you think?
I have Washington giving up $771 in the third next year, and Arizona will take the third overall pick.
Okay.
So I really like it.
Yeah, I like it too, actually.
For Washington. For Arizona, they get the picks. For Washington, they get a premier player to pair with Jane Daniels and Terry McLaurin. If both of them can stay healthy, that's going to be the key.
Right. And you might even get the guy at 3 that you want at 7 because it depends on a couple different things.
You could.
You could.
Yeah, again, Maligo or Fano. I like them both as much.
And you're getting him a lot cheaper in that spot, too.
You either take the risk that the Titans aren't going to grab him out from under you because I don't think the Giants go Jeremiah Love.
I've seen Scottibo does. I'm not a Tyron Tracy fan, and Scottibo has some injury concerns, and he's also
career's going to be short-lived.
He's very short.
His career's going to be short-lived, and he's not exactly. He's a fun back, but he's not, in my opinion, a number 1 back.
He's not a reliable back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I don't hate it at all. What's your second mock trade?
Second mock trade is Dallas, Kansas City, and I think Dallas jumping Cincinnati They trade. Kansas City trades 9. Dallas is gonna move up to 9. Chiefs are gonna move down to 12. And I think they're gonna take the best defensive player on the board, either Bain, Bailey, Delane, Styles, if any of them's on the board. And Dallas is going to trade 12 and 92, and Kansas City is going to get 9. They're just going to take the best defensive player available, because I think the Bengals, they're either going to take offensive line, I like the Spencer Fano pick here, or they're going to take defense, because they did a lot of defense in free agency. They got Boye Mafe, they got a safety, but they still need more on that definitely the defensive line, because Miles Murphy and Shamar Stewart have kind of been a little bit of those have not been hit picks.
Shamar Stewart hasn't panned out like
No.
everyone was hoping he would, which is upsetting.
Could just be a product of his off-season issues, and he might just need a season to get back into the swing. But I like this trade, but I see them picking somebody different at 9, the Cowboys. I see them taking Downs if Downs is available.
Yeah, or Down. That's another person.
I see them jumping to grab him more than I see them jumping to grab anybody, because if anybody's going to take him out, he might go before number 9. I have no problem
best
saying
defensive player available.
He totally
The Bengals would be a fantastic pick for him at 10. So I see them, because Dallas's glaring need is a safety.
Totally.
So I see them jumping up from the Bengals at 9 to get him more than I do anybody else. But
so then, who are the Chiefs looking for in that 12 spot?
they could take Tyson.
Delane's not going to be around at 12, I don't think. And I like Delane a lot. I like Tyson at 12.
I feel like
Tyson, Lemon, if he's still there, which I don't think he will be.
Guys.
You like the receiver pick?
I'm a big Omar Cooper Jr. guy. I know 12 is going to be really high for some people.
I was going to say 12, I think, is too high
but
for him.
I think if Tyson is there at 12, I think they'll consider that. Maybe Jermon McCoy, but you have those injury concerns.
Totally.
And Delane, he's either going to the Bengals or the Dolphins.
Right.
So Chiefs, actually, you know what? I had them going offensive line, Monroe Freeling, tackle to replace Juwan Taylor.
Maybe we know Kelsey just signed an extension.
He did.
He's old. Do they take Sadiq?
Actually, I have a mock trade involving Sadiq.
Did they trade back to get Sadiq?
And
I have something
you might be
to
happy.
say. I said this weeks ago. That the Chiefs could go for Sadiq, and everyone looked at me and they scoffed and they laughed.
But Kelsey just signed a 3-year extension.
I don't see them taking him at 9.
They just signed a 3-year extension with Kelsey. That doesn't make any sense.
Really gonna play 3 years? I don't think
No,
so.
they're gonna be paying him into retirement, of course.
I think he plays 2 tops.
And that's like ceiling.
Yeah. So I don't see him finishing that contract. So I don't see why they wouldn't take him.
I mean, he's definitely the best tight end to come through the draft. And
receiver is a glaring need, but if Rashee Rice can figure out how to stay on the football field,
I don't like Rashee Rice as a person.
I don't like him either.
Suspend him indefinitely.
I know.
So
We talked about this in
bad.
another episode. We don't even think he should be in the league anymore.
No, put him back. Go to the UFL, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you on this. I'm just
Orlando
saying.
Storm.
I could see how they're like, oh, okay, maybe he figured out his legal battles for this offseason, and he can stay on the field. How they can justify taking Sadiq instead. I think it's more pressing because I honestly don't think Rashee Rice is going to be playing very many games. I think he's going to get something's going to happen.
You have to retain options for Patrick Mahomes, especially as he's still rehabbing the injury too. He's going to need something to fall back on when he gets back because I don't think he's going to be at 100% when he gets back.
Actually, really quick, my next trade does involve Sadiq.
Oh,
so as the
truth,
Philadelphia Eagles moving up to 15, trading 23 and 68. So you're trading your first and second round pick. You're trading up to 15 to jump Carolina and the Jets because the Jets could take Sadiq and the Panthers.
They could
Obviously want Sadiq. So you trade your first round pick and 23 and 68. You go get 15 from Tampa Bay and you take Sadiq.
Holy crap.
Which, would you rather that over Akeem Mesidor? Because I think Akeem Mesidor has been, even he's mocked. Yeah, I've mocked Akeem Mesidor almost every single time at 15. And you do need pass rusher, too.
I'm just thinking now. Oh, but I like Sadiq, but the tight end room, we did do a lot of tight end room work in free agency.
Is Goddard back?
Yeah, he's back. Only for a season, though. 1 season contract.
He's regressed, I think.
Potentially.
A little
Potentially.
bit.
They did a lot of work with free agency on the tight end room over the last few weeks. I really like Sadiq, and I think that his play style would really complement Jalen Hurts. And it'd be fun to work with a brand new offensive coordinator with him.
4.39 speed with Jalen Hurts, with A.J. Brown, if he wants to stay there. Devontae Smith.
You think A.J.
Great
Brown is going to stay there?
Yeah.
You think so?
They could put Sadiq in the slot. because they don't really have a number 3. I mean, you have Hollywood Brown, but you could put Sadiq in the slot, and I think that would be overpowered. Or you could do a 2 tight end look with Goddard and Sadiq.
Well, the Eagles also just signed Moore from. Where did he come from?
Elijah Moore.
Yeah.
Bills. And
I think it was the Bills.
Jets.
And that's where
Bills, Jets,
AJ Brown's good friend.
I know, but what if they package AJ Moore or AJ Brown like the Titans did on draft day, where they just traded him? They traded him like what, straight up for like a pick, like the 5th pick or something.
Traded him straight up for like Treylon Burks. It did not work out.
They didn't trade him for. They traded him for the pick, which was Treylon Burks.
Yeah.
What if they do something like that, where they go, because you said they need a pass rusher bad.
Yes.
What if they go up and trade him for like one of these top pass rushers straight up?
That would be so expensive.
I don't love
it. They would charge
But
Howie an arm and a leg to do that.
I know, but some of these I don't. It would be real funny if he went back to Tennessee, honestly. But like Tennessee needs a receiver so bad. Like they need a number 1 receiver so bad. I'm not saying he goes back to Tennessee, but like, would Tennessee say no? Tennessee needs a receiver real bad.
I just don't want that though.
I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying that I feel like that might be in play.
I think being given up for
sense.
Treylon Burks might ruin that. Might put a little bit of a strain on that relationship.
You think?
To be fair, Treylon Burks made a couple nice catches with Washington.
He did.
Didn't he have like a 2-touchdown game?
Yeah, he made like this awesome 2-point conversion against the Broncos.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was ridiculous. Yeah.
One of the most absurd sentences of the episode.
The Treylon Burks had a good game. Guy had like 3 catches, probably.
It was a good game for
Career
him.
game.
I don't hate it at all, but I do like the idea of going to get a pass rusher. So, any more trades?
I don't have any more official trades, but some other things I could see. Maybe Miami trading a little higher into the first round to get, if Tyson falls or Omar Cooper Jr. Because I think Omar Cooper Jr. is a tier above Casey Concepcion and Chris Bell. And, I feel so bad for Malik Willis because right now he's got Terrace Marshall Jr., Malik Washington, and Tutu Atwell. I actually had to look all those up before I said all
Put some
that.
respect on Tutu Atwell's name.
He's a great.
I'm kidding.
He's 5'8", 170 pounds. He's great, but I'm not having him on the outside against Sauce Gardner, who's 6'2".
Why would you want to line up against, bro?
He's gonna trip.
Bro, speaking of my favorite short niche wide receivers, I have a new gig with the Orlando Storm, and they played the Aviators last night. This is UFL.
I watched the game.
And oh my gosh, the Aviators head coach is Ted Ginn, my favorite short niche wide receiver. I saw him in the flesh. He's just as short as he looks on TV.
My favorite niche receiver, I don't know if he was short or not, Pierre Garçon. That was one of my favorites, man. Pierre Garçon.
I love Ted Ginn. Bro is just average Joe sized. He catches the ball, no interior routes for bro. He catches it right on the sideline, and he turns directly to the sideline and runs straight out of bounds. Doesn't try and advance the run at all. That's what he would do. It was beautiful.
Business decisions all day long.
It was beautiful.
Decisions.
I like Tommy Lee Lewis from the Saints, the PI call with Nicole Roby-Coleman. Tommy Lee Lewis. I went back in 9/21 yesterday, and he was in the free agent pile, and I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that guy.
Look at that
a
guy.
little Cole Beasley.
Cole Beasley. I don't think that's a niche. It's
not niche, but
I'm talking
throwback.
about small little
Greg
receiver.
Dortch.
There you go.
He was not great for the Panthers.
No. No, he was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I said something. I was like, I probably shouldn't say that.
So, do you have any trades, Kathleen?
I mean, I liked the Saints trading up with the Titans. Not the Titans. Crap. What am I saying? The Cardinals. Like the Saints trading up to the Cardinals so they could snag Maui Noah for themselves.
I do like Maui Noah a lot.
Right? I like him to the Saints, too.
Why am I forgetting who the Saints
The Saints are at 8, and the Cardinals are at 7. If the Cardinals traded
Spencer
down...
Rattler, wasn't it?
Not anymore.
Yeah, but who is it?
Tyler Show.
Tyler Show.
Oh, yeah, we getting shout tonight. Remember that? Yeah.
Oh, Augie, bro. Why?
For what it's worth, I think the Saints could trade Spencer Rattler for like a 3rd-round pick. I think
They totally could.
Spencer Rattler's not a bad quarterback.
Yeah. Maybe a decent backup for somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. Realistically, though, I don't think we're gonna see a lot of 1st-round trades.
It's
Full
not
transparency.
it's not a top.
Just
It's
we
like
had several.
you got Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, Ruben Bain, Fernando Mendoza, Jeremiah Love, and then there's just this, and Caleb Downs obviously, and then there's just like Mansour Delane, and then there's and then there's this massive drop off. Like you can get the same quality player I think at 16, 17 than you can at 45.
Right. It's all about team needs, honestly, is where it's going to come down
and
to.
these teams at the top are at the top for a reason. So they need to fill some
Totally.
holes.
They
They
best
could
player
totally
available.
see them being like, oh, shoot, like this guy's just so dang good that like I can charge you 2 first-round picks for him.
Right.
But like, is that quality
Yeah.
going to be there next year? In a
Exactly.
in a position that you need. Like, prime example, the Jets. Like, you don't necessarily need a receiver that bad. Like, yeah, JJ is going to, or Jeremiah Smith is going to be there next year.
He's
Jets, you don't necessarily-
generational.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not saying
he's
he's
gonna
not.
be
He's great.
incredible.
Even if you have a wide receiver 1, I would still take him.
There's no
But
like
the position value isn't. It's not as valuable to the team as it is a pick,
No.
like
Yeah.
Arvell Reese will be this year. So I understand what you're saying. I don't really see much moving top 5, but if there is, I feel like there is a trade. It's got to be in that top 5 though.
You think
I
some of
honestly
them-
think
ton.
that your Commanders trade to the Cardinals is the most likely scenario.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That's most likely because that's as high I think as a trade will go.
The Raiders
give
are
up
not
that.
moving one. They're
No,
not
and
moving one.
the Jets can't afford to
move
move from
two.
2.
Yeah.
move to number 1 and take Ty Simpson according to Dan Orlovsky.
No,
Dan.
I could see them trading back in for like, cause what they have 2 firsts this year, or is it 2 next year?
They have 2 firsts this year, and I think it's 3 firsts next year. They have
Is it?
1 and 16.
Okay, they're 16. So what if they take him at 16 and don't have to move?
I would not take Ty
could,
Simpson.
but-
Ty Simpson
I'm just saying.
at 16? No.
You know,
just saying.
Noah, you're a really smart guy. You got to get a head on your shoulders. The Jets front office is not that. They are not that. They could absolutely take Ty Simpson at 16.
What is Woody Johnson's kid's name? I feel like I saw it was like Brick or something.
Yes.
I give the pick like a
Brick
D
Johnson
minus.
taking Ty Simpson at pick 16.
Plus, I think the Jets have like 34, like some really high pick in the 30s. Just take him there. Or if you really,
Right.
really want the 5th-year option on Ty Simpson, trade
To,
with
pick
like
32.
Seattle.
Dang, fine. All right. Shoot,
Like what the
okay.
Panthers did with Xavier Legette, because we just had to have that 5th-year option. Kadoosh.
The
like-
all-important 5th year for Xavier Legette.
the fifth year with the Orlando Storm.
Anyways, that's all the time we have left for this segment. That was so funny. But don't go anywhere, everyone. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Punt returner.
We got one more segment left. so
Steve Smith
Cut the cameras. And welcome back, everyone. Segment 3 is upon us. I know you've all been patiently waiting because in this segment, we're going to be redrafting the first round of the 2025 NFL Draft. Now, I've brought with me here 2 great friends who have come up with this together, and that would be Blake Bogue and Nico White. How are you guys doing?
So I'm doing great today. Thank you for having me back on. I'm excited to have this little fun redraft, and it should be good. How are you, Nico?
I'm doing pretty good. Glad to be here again.
Wonderful. So, as you all remember from the draft show last year, Hitting the Field Network, I was one of our hosts, and we're going to. I'm basically going to be reacting to this redraft and kind of talking a little bit about how I would have reacted on air
Gotcha.
if
Gotcha.
this had happened.
Gotcha.
So, I'm just going to let you guys go ahead and kick us off with the Titans with pick number 1.
So we've got the Titans taking Cam Ward again.
Whoa.
He had a solid season. Not much that you're supposed to do with those kind of skill players, that kind of offensive line. And so we've got that pick the same. I feel like that's relatively self-explanatory, though.
As you can tell by my face, I am shocked.
Yeah.
I am so shocked that Cam Ward is once again the number 1 overall pick.
Yep.
I do think he's going to pan out for them in
Oh,
the long
me
run.
too.
totally. They got to invest in him, though. They got to invest.
Yeah.
100%.
Anyways, moving on to the number 2 pick, which was a huge marquee trade where the Jags jumped up to the number 2 spot.
And we've still got them with Travis Hunter. I mean, he got hurt, so it's kind of hard to judge him based from that, but I still think he'll pan out. I still think it's a good bet the both sides of the ball thing. I'm not sure if it's gonna really hold,
Right.
but you know what? We'll see what they decide to do.
Yeah, this was a huge question on draft day. And it's like when Travis Hunter's announced, what position are they gonna say that he plays? Are they gonna say both? Are they gonna say one? I didn't watch it live, so I actually didn't find out. But it was very interesting. But we're gonna move on to the number 3 pick with the Giants.
Yeah. So with the Giants, I think we were thinking actually Mason Graham, not Abdul Carter, because he had a very good season for the Browns. I'm not sure if he placed in Defensive Rookie of the Year voting, but I would have. Okay. But he did have a very good season, and despite the backlash that the Browns got from trading out of the pick to get Travis Hunter, I still think they hit with this, and that's why I have him going before them to the Giants, who were a team who needed defensive help, and Abdul Carter had a good season. I just think Mason's better.
Yeah, I do agree. I thought that Mason Graham did have a more successful season than Abdul Carter. It's hard to compare because both of their teams were
Right.
Yeah.
They were what, Kathleen?
Buns?
Buns.
Like
But I
hot
do
buns?
think-
Okay.
But I do think Abdul Carter maybe left some on the table that he could have been a little better for
Right.
the number, what was it, 3 pick that he was?
Yeah.
And he could have been like, there's some things that he could have done better. But overall, I thought he was pretty good. But I do think they take Mason Graham if they do redraft.
Totally.
So take defense.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on to the number 4 pick.
So the Patriots originally took Will Amazon Campbell. So we're gonna switch it up and go with Membu from the Jets, our man Membu, and pick him instead.
Ooh.
I thought that he was good too, and maybe if you plug him in for Campbell in the Super Bowl, maybe they actually have a chance. I'm not sure with that insane defense, but I think that's the pick that we're looking at there.
I do think Mimbo had a good season too for the Jets, even though the Jets were also.
Yeah.
What are those doors in the fancy hotels that don't stop, like
Oh.
revolving doors?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Will Campbell and
Yeah.
Will Campbell was
Pretty
on
much.
the Seahawks roster for the Super Bowl. They were paying him actually.
he was an insider. Inside man.
Pretty much.
Oh, boy.
Let's not forget Will Campbell did win
Turnstile of the year.
Yes,
the
yes, he
Giants.
did.
Yes,
did?
at
Don't
the
forget.
Combine Honors.
One
Yeah.
bad game will get you a combine honors spotlight.
Yeah, I mean, it's that easy, really. But moving on to the number 5 pick, in which the Browns traded back.
Yes. So with that pick, I think we are going Abdul Carter here.
Okay.
Just kind of a switch up.
It's a full trade.
Yeah, basically, because like the point that I made just a bit ago, I just think Graham had a better season. But that doesn't mean that Carter's bad. Like he still
No,
had a
right.
solid season. It's just a slight switch
Yeah.
for those two guys, in my opinion.
And I do think that the Browns getting an edge rusher to complement Myles Garrett would make that team like really like powerful on defense, which their defense was already good this year, but it would have made it like practically unstoppable if they had 2 super good edge rushers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. But moving on to the number 6 pick for the Raiders.
Yeah, I think we're still going Raiders for G&T here. I mean, it's not his fault you have to run behind that offensive line.
No. What can you do?
Yeah, nobody can get past those linemen and actually make a move like at all. I think that he'll have a great career once they fix that, which they already kind of did this offseason signing Tyler Linderbaum. So
Yeah,
True.
plus,
I'm excited to watch him this upcoming season.
plus you get a little Fernando Mendoza action
Exactly.
in there,
Yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be great. It's going to be
Yeah.
great for them.
Yep.
One of the smartest Raiders draft choices in recent memory.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
For sure. Goodness.
But we're going to move to the Jets pick at number 7.
All right. I think with the Jets, we're just going to kind of do a little swap again and have them go Will Campbell instead. Because despite the jokes about the Super Bowl, like, he wasn't that bad in the regular season. I mean, he's still like a solid tackle, and he, obviously just his first season. I think he'll be fine.
I
But
agree.
maybe if he got put on the Jets, he would get sabotaged like all Jets players do.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
like
it's fair point.
considering he's a rookie that did mess up in the Super Bowl, mind you.
Yeah.
He's 22 years old playing in the biggest stage in sports.
Right.
Yes.
You know, we got to cut him a little slack, right?
Completely agree. Yeah.
Can't harp on him too much.
Exactly.
But we're moving to the number 8 pick with the Panthers. Noah is sat. He is ready to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, this one doesn't seem too hard to me. I think that they just stick with the guy who they went with, Ted McMillan. He had a great rookie season. I mean, he's going to be an elite receiver. And a great option for Bryce Young.
And he won Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, so
Yeah, this is a great. This is a great draft choice for the Panthers. That's really panning out for them. Hopefully, he can be a career Panther because I really think that he's one of those guys that's gonna spend their whole career where they were drafted.
Boy, career Panther. That sounds like a death sentence.
Don't say all that. It could be worse.
Yeah, it could be the Jets.
It could be significantly worse, obviously.
Exactly.
But moving to this.
What is it? Just what's worse? Cleveland and the Jets. That's about it.
Giants, Browns,
Okay,
Titans.
but even then, though, like if you're a Giants,
Cardinals.
still in New York,
Yeah, Cardinal, a Raider,
you're in Vegas,
a Dolphin,
you're in Miami,
and
you're rich in Miami.
North
you're rich in
Carolina
Vegas.
is a lovely place to live.
Yeah, but being rich in Vegas and being rich in Miami is much more fun as a 24-year-old man with fame than it is being rich in North Carolina.
What if you want to just be normal? Like,
This
not
is the NFL,
weird.
Kathleen. This is the NFL.
What if you just want to be normal? You don't know what people want, Augie.
True.
We're going to move on, though.
I'm just saying.
We're
being
moving
rich in
on,
Miami, Even if
Augie.
you're normal, we still have more perks than being rich in North Carolina.
We're moving on to number 9.
Yeah, so we've got the Saints taking Carson Schwarzenegger instead. He had a great season last year. He was very good. And I think the main reason I kind of wanted to make this pick is because of replacing DeMario Davis, which I think would have helped that Saints defense massively if they had him now. So I think in the redraft, seeing the skill he had and that he showed this season, I think that they would go with him there.
This is like some hindsight draft choice because he didn't even go in the first round.
No, it was pick 33, first of the second round.
Wow.
Big jump for him.
That is a big jump, but
Yep.
he did have a great season. He had a fantastic season, so
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. Moving on to the Bears at 10.
All right, so the Bears took Colston Loveland, and I feel like what seems like the choice here is to switch that for the better rookie tight end, who was Tyler Orn. Not saying that Colston was bad, but Tyler Warren had an amazing rookie season.
Outstanding.
He looks like a star in the making.
He was unreal, despite the quarterback issues in Indianapolis,
Yes,
too.
despite that.
That was awesome for him.
Yeah.
But moving on to San Francisco at 11.
Yeah, so I think with San Francisco, we're going to take Kelvin Banks here, who got picked with the Saints, and Trent Williams for the 49ers. He's getting old, and he's still good, but they have to replace him at some point. So I think this is a great guy to kind of bring in to replace for them.
And he was pretty good last year.
Yeah, he
for
was.
The Saints, and so I think they'll be plug and play for the 49ers if they were to redraft.
Yep.
Exactly.
I like it. All right. Nico, number 12.
Yeah, 12
I'll take
for
this
the
one.
Cowboys.
He said, I got this.
So the Cowboys drafted Tyler Booker.
They did?
He wasn't bad last year. He wasn't that bad. But I do think going into that draft, I wanted so bad for them to draft receiver. They eventually signed George Pickens after the draft, so I was happy about it. But I wanted them so bad to draft receiver, and I think they do. If they redraft here, they get that receiver and they take Emeka Egbuka, and they get the receiver. I originally wanted Texas receiver. Golden, yes. I originally wanted Golden, but he didn't have that good of a season this year.
Yeah.
He had like one touchdown, I think.
Is
so
there
I
enough
think
football though to go around with Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, and then Emeka Egbuka?
Well, in this
a lot.
scenario, I
Only
think
one football.
I think the
They
scenario
hadn't
take
signed
Egbuka.
Pickens yet.
Yeah,
They had it.
Yeah, they signed Pickens after the draft.
Wait, I thought it was a trade. I thought we traded him.
Oh, it was a trade. It was a trade after the draft, though.
After the draft?
Yeah. And so I think they do take Egbuka here in the scenario they don't have Pickens.
Right. But they could have already been in conversations about that trade,
I'm sure
too.
they knew it was
True.
a possibility already.
True. And then if they don't take receiver there, I think they take running back.
Yeah.
Whoever the next greatest running back was. But I think
Amari
pick is-
Hampton was the next one
True.
drafted.
True. So I think they take Egbuka there if they do redraft without Pickens.
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it too.
And now back to back.
Yep, back to back.
Blake,
Just
go
like
ahead.
the draft this year, just flipped.
Isn't that funny?
I know.
Oh, yeah, it is.
But so we took Kenneth Grant, who had a very bad first 10 weeks of the season. He kind of got better as most of the year went on, but I think he had 1 sack the whole season. So we still needed D-line, so I'm going to switch it to a Walter Nolan, who I like as a young, much more promising defensive tackle.
Yeah.
I think he's more versatile, and just from all of the frustration with Kenneth Grant that's kind of fueled up in my body, I think Walter Nolan would be a better pick.
Totally.
So I've got that switch.
I agree.
All right, so we need to speed things up a little
Yeah,
bit. We're
I got
taking
you.
too long.
I gotcha.
So let's go ahead and go 3 in a row: Colts, Falcons, Cardinals.
All right. So the Colts, I think we were going Colston Loveland.
Yeah.
With this
They
one seems
flipped
simple.
with the
Tight end
little flip.
I think for the Falcons, I think that we were actually going to. I was thinking about doing James Pierce, but obviously he's that whole situation. You kind of can't do that with what he's gone through
Yeah,
now.
probably won't even be in the league anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So I was thinking here, Jahad Campbell from the Philadelphia Eagles. I think that would be a solid linebacker pick for them right here.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah. So I think that would be a good jump for him. And then I think for the Cards, I'm going to also do kind of a defensive switch. Just I think they take Kenneth Grant instead.
Yeah.
I think he's still he's got a lot of potential, but I just liked Walter Nolan more. So I think the flip here is fine.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll take your word for it. We're gonna go Bengals, Seahawks, Bucks.
All right. Bengals took Shamar Stewart. He was very bad this past season. So
Quite.
so my pick here, I'm gonna go Malachi Starks. I
Okay.
think that he was good, and they need defensive help all around the board.
Totally.
So I think that's fair for them. The Seahawks took Gray Zabel, and I'm gonna stick with that. He was a great O-lineman for them this season. I love that pick.
Yeah.
And then the Bucks with Ibuka gone, I'm gonna we have that one, Matthew Golden. I think that he can slot in there fine. I think that in hindsight they still would have picked receiver. Obviously we see now Mike Evans leave, so I think
you
it's
really
a
need someone.
young promising pick for them.
Yeah.
Did you guys do this together?
Yeah.
Yeah, we shared our thoughts. Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that's a collaboration, guys.
We're going Broncos, Steelers, Chargers.
Yeah. Broncos, we still go Jide Barron.
Yeah.
He had a good season
Their
last
defense
year.
overall was really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Johnny Barron was awesome.
Yes. And then
Compliment
yeah.
Sertan and everything.
Yeah. And then the Steelers were next. So we were thinking, I think people may be surprised he's still on the board with how good he was, but I'm going to go with the Seahawks safety, Nick Imanawari. He was very good last year, and I think he would be a good pick for them.
I loved Nick Evanwari.
Yeah.
I loved him.
Because I think we thought that who was the why am I blanking on his name? The guy that just retired, the old Eagles corner, Jalen, or not
Retired or
Darius Slay?
trade?
Darius Slay.
Yeah, why am I thinking of Jalen Ramsey?
Were
yeah,
you okay?
Darius Slay.
Yeah.
And when we got him, I think people thought he was still gonna be a good enough corner for us. So when we did that, we moved Jalen Ramsey to safety. I would have liked to just have Jalen Ramsey stay at corner and Evan Wari just at safety. I feel like it would have been better.
Yeah.
But I like this pick this
Yeah.
this redraft.
Mhm.
I like it.
And then so we still have the Chargers taking Omarion Hampton. He was good, and
Just
he looks
injury.
promising for them. Yeah. The Packers here, we went with Luther Burden. He was good, so they can kind of just they can just kind of switch receivers in that aspect. Vikings picked Donovan Jackson, and we've still got him. I think that he was solid,
Good pick
and
for them.
I don't really see a reason to go away from that. And then this next pick for the Giants is where they pick Jackson Dart, and I think they stick with that.
They
He
have
was great.
to.
No reason to really flip off of him.
And
So
I think he has
that's
promise, and
fine.
I think he's going to be pretty good for them.
So
in
he's
2
their
years.
franchise guy, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this is the pick where the Falcons originally took James Pierce.
Which
So
obviously
that's going to be switched. And
must be switched.
Yes, no, must be switched. And we were thinking here to do I think we were looking at Nick Scorin from the Panthers. He was good, and I like that pick for them. And then here we have the Ravens, who had Malachi Starks originally, and so I've got them picking Jaden Higgins here. He was solid for Houston. He didn't get as much really time to play, but they do need more receiver help, and so I think that works out for them for the most part.
I'm curious if you have Starks falling out of the first round in this.
Oh, we had Starks to the Falcons.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm not writing this down.
No worries. And then so Lions took Tyleek Williams, and we've still got that pick at defensive.
Good pick for them.
Yeah, for them. And then it's the same for the Commanders with Josh Connolly Jr. Again, just no need to switch this pick. It seems fine. And then the Bills taking Maxwell Harrison. We've got the same thing for them. Thought that pick was a solid pick for them. Philly had Jahad Campbell, who we did have taken off the board, sadly. But I'm going to actually go a guy who fell in this draft, but Will Johnson, who got picked by the Cards. I would like that pick for them. And so I think that's fair. And then to end it off, the Chiefs still going Josh Simons. Again, don't really see a need to change that pick much entirely.
No need to change there. But I like the Will Johnson pick for the Birds. That would be very interesting. I don't like him over Jahad Campbell, but what are you going to do? I mean, they don't let me make the decision.
Exactly.
I'm just a talking head.
Yeah.
We almost here chose for the Eagles Jalen Walker, another Georgia player on that defense.
My gosh.
But
it's so good, right?
Yeah,
I love all the Georgia
defense
guys there.
Yeah.
we went with
Will Johnson,
again.
yeah. It's a good choice.
Yeah.
Guys, I like this redraft a lot. There aren't a lot of things that I disagree with here.
Who was Kansas City's pick?
Josh Simmons.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
You kept it as is.
Yes.
Yes.
I like it. I really felt that their trade was really unnecessary last year, personally.
No, I would agree.
Right? It's so unnecessary.
Yeah.
But whatever. They wanted to do something cool, I guess. It wasn't that cool.
That's
but
okay.
Whatever you want to do. But thank you guys for coming on. This was very enjoyable as always. Now, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to tune in next week as we're going to have 3 more great segments for you to hopefully fill up your off season. We are really deep into the off season, everyone. Please send help. It's really difficult out here. But as always, my name is Kathleen Moore. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.